chance. You get one chance in the showdown. So let's see how this plays out. Astralis, they're going to be on the T side to begin with. Complexity on the CT side. I don't think we've casted this new Astralis, have we? We've seen them play, but I think you and I have casted with Borb and Stare playing around. So that's going to be interesting.
Well, let's have a look then. It's going to be a mid push coming in from Astralis. They've got smokes, Molotovs, flashes, and we've got Buzz on the B side as well. So a B split looking likely here. The smoke towards the top or middle. Molotov towards the back of construction as well. So this looks to be that B split, and Floppy to defend as he gets that first frag, make it a double. He's mowing them down here. A monstrous play from Floppy and a clean.
It's all in the past now. We've got 8
really
out.
We've got to move on. And Borup, he's putting his best foot forward here. Lovely first shots towards the B bomb side. He gets Grim, but it's exchanged quickly here. JT combative towards the scaffolding. He'll find Device as well. They've got lots of little tricks here. One-way central on Vertigo. And it's up to Stare. New Boy trying to answer back here, but nothing he can do. Man advantage for Complexity as they look to hold on to their streak of rounds here. 1 minute 20. Buzz is low. 37 points of health. We've got Blame F. In-game leader working towards the ladder. So limping into a B split potentially here, Anders.
It could be done. Ooh. Is that meant to go a little bit further over?
No, I think it's to allow him to like contact in towards the B side.
Fair enough. Just looked like an awkward bounce, but you know what? You might be right. Does create a bit of a wall for him to walk past. Flame F, good in the middle, but unfortunately loses the bomb in that sequence. If he got that second kill on Holzerk, it would have been quite a different experience. Now it's Buzz. Whatever you do, don't walk off the side of the building. It's not what you want to experience, but yeah, he's got 40 seconds. This round can still be won. It's not going to be easy. Spots one player there in JT, and yeah, he has to go back and pick up the bomb somehow. Doesn't realize, I think, that Holzerk's pushed up.
Not really much you can do. That was the window to try and strike.
Yeah.
Bit of a fake, and they'll be focusing their efforts towards the A ramp elsewhere. Good kills found. Buzz actually did strike with the Tech 9 towards B.
This is awkward for Elige. Yeah, good to fall back behind the cover of the sandbags at the very least. He's still going to get traded, and look at Grim's health. This is a 2-on-2, really only by the numbers, because Holzerk might almost have to play this on his own. Now, that's still doable, of course. Molotov, maybe a bit early. There's still a minute on the clock, so maybe just wait until you actually hear the plant.
I guess with the smoke down, he was assuming they'd be walking into the site itself, but they've got a second smoke. That's been deployed at this stage. 2-on-2, 40 seconds.
Borb has the bomb.
Yeah, well, he's starting to apply some pressure here.
This is real interesting. Grim kind of in front, but the bomb is all the way at the B bomb side right now. Smoke's going to be fading. Let's see how quick Device is going to be on the trigger here. Grim right on the other side and a bullet away from death, so going to be real careful. Device walking up. Grim has the better timing. It could never worked out better.
So, Device suggesting it could be the A finish, but it's Borup with the fake plant as well. Actually working out for him. Takes down Holzerk, 1 versus 1 Grim. Bear in mind, 7 points of health here. And there is time to plant, but he'd have to fully commit to it.
Ooh, and actually Grim had to run away. He was afraid he was going to get run down. You're right, he left himself enough time, and he's going to find the shot. Yeah, and the setup, I mean, given where Complexity are on the map right now, that's probably going to work out fairly well. Oh, that's not ideal. With head armor on board, so he's taking a lot of damage for it, but I still think it's going to be fine. They're coming up the stairs on the other side with the bomb, so they should be able to find a bomb plant almost for free. Yeah, maybe. They're kind of a little bit slower than I was expecting here. Is the MP9 going to try and run it down? They're hearing the bomb plant on the other side, but they don't want to go through. Don't want to be funneled on the right-hand side because the smoke is right there, and there's going to be another smoke down. That's pretty devastating. Behind it, there's another smoke even, and a Molotov, so they can hold on to this for a real long time. Eventually, Complexity will have to just push through this and try and get the job done, and they will. Flashed in. It's Grim to get the opening of the retake.
Here we go. This retake is actually looking pretty precarious for Astralis. Device needs to hit some bangers here, and he is delivering on all fronts. Pushes Complexity back, secures the round. Mission impossible has been completed, Anders. He's got the job done.
That's beautiful. That's really, really important.
Yeah. Floppy to take the aggro. This could be 3 kills for Grim right now.
It really could, especially because I think there's going to be a Molotov drop right on top. And you said it, Henry. 3 kills just like that. The prophecy fulfilled once again. Stare's going to get his first kill of the map for himself, but he's in a 1 versus 4, so not necessarily the most enviable position.
Some textbook Counter-Strike there, Andy.
It is.
Utilizing the positional control that they've given up to you there. They haven't applied much pressure elsewhere on the map. You've got this amazing setup where Floppy's just got the incendiary. Looks like he's playing for information only. And then Grim in this unbelievable position. So much power behind it. And once the aggro is taken, they swing together, trying to trade. And Grim mows them down there. Doesn't get much better than that. Stair will have no choice but to save. He does find his first frag at least. 1 and 6. But Complexity up.
Be Grim and Elige top fragging. That's perfect. It can't get any better than that. Buzz trying to sneak through, but Floppy is there to catch him, unfortunately. So no entrance. And now this A-ramp push, it has to work pretty quickly because they lost control on the entire other side of the map. So either they punch through this wall, or they're in a really bad spot.
Well, Complexity have done a great job so far. Opening pick, applying a lot of pressure with the utility as well. Stifling presence towards short here at the A bomb side. You can see Elige not giving it up for free either. Another incendiary deployed, and that should have been a kill. Elige lucky to be alive as well. Fumbled it somewhat, but still alive. Everything okay. See the perfect incendiary. They flushed them out, and now Grim with the backstab as well. He's probably not looking out for these. He's found the bomb as well. Oh, that's so unfortunate on the timing. BlameF will get him.
Yeah, it's a bit of a knife's edge when you're doing this kind of pushes. Are you so slow you don't have an impact, or are you so quick that you run into something like that? And now there's a real opening. Device somehow finds the headshot on Floppy in the back there with the deagle. Now it's a 3-on-3. The bomb has made its way to the bomb site. Elige in a good position of the spray. It looks solid as he takes down Device. Still BlameF and Borab on the other side. And this could be a 1 round for Astralis. And no, oh my god, the boost up on top. They know someone else is there. They're going to smoke it up again.
Well, this round has collapsed. Complexity with the opening 2 kills, a 5-on-3 in their favor. A little bit too much aggression has led them to a 2-on-2 where they don't actually have the advantage anymore. Halsey will bring it back to a 1 versus 1. Needs to operate quickly here. He does so, and very precisely as well, Anders. That is a beautiful little sequence. Thanks his lucky stars as he defuses the bomb as well. Plenty of time.
Solo B when you're anchoring the site and you know, the other player is in the middle somewhere, but they seem to be doing just fine. Grim will get the opening. Good little return for Borab, and he sees an opportunity. He wants to see if he can really open this up. He can get the kill. Halsey is the only other player that's nearby in the middle, and there's Borab. Nicely done. Double kill for him. Oh, but Halsey, just as the smoke popped, going to be able to take him down.
Finally, Astralis have a man advantage here, and time to work with. A minute on the clock. Still with a smoke and a flash available to them. Stair. Hold patiently towards Xbox. They should have the kill on Elige. How's he hit that? That's sick. And he brings it back to a 2-on-2.
Elige is absolutely locked into this game. That's a big problem for Astralis. No question about it. He's ready for another one there. Oh, the spray. It should have worked. He should have had that kill. Probably easier than the other one that he picked up. But Device just somehow a little bit too quick on the trigger. And now it's Halsey. Flick doesn't connect. Device lucky to be alive. The Molotov might just get rid of him here. Oh, but lands another headshot. Disgust.
Looks likely to be the A finish, and they're going to be committing right here, right now.
Also, oh, wow. He's not even ready. He did not see that coming. Device charges through, pierces the bomb site, and there's nothing left.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Not giving them the telegraph cues of the execution. The smokes going down first, the Molotovs just utilizing the fact they've got a 5-on-4. Rotations will be clambering around the map. Walk up together, trade out, and find an exposed bomb site there. So beautiful stuff there from Device. Great crosshair placement, and a great round overall. It all started with a BlameF pick towards middle, so just slowing it right down, and didn't really take any damage en route. 2 players to survive, though, Floppy and Grim.
I think it was quite the plan for Complexity, because they weren't just pushing middle with Elige, they were also pushing out of the B bomb site with Floppy and Grim. So I think they made a call across the team saying just hold back on A, we'll try and push mid and B, and then we'll find out what's happening. And it could have actually worked, except for the fact that it's
in the 1 versus 1. Speaking of Borab, he's going to try his luck once again towards B. Trade for now as BlameF will give them the lead. They seem to be finding the majority of their success towards B now. It was actually going the other way to kick things off there. It's flashbang from Stair. Surely that's the round, but 2 players are very low for Astralis here.
Yeah, if they know, I guess they definitely know that Stair is low, because he would have seen the dink there, Elige. It's always fun if you have a grenade or something, but Charlotte have called for a freeze across the map. They really don't want to be losing any more players here. And I think that's wise when you got this much time on the clock. You don't have to rush anything. You can just wait around and see if the CTs are going to be showing up. And it feels like at least JT is feeling curious for the moment. It's been a bit of a rough start for JT, but in the past Complexity games, he actually has had a lot of impact, I would say.
Yeah, his individual form, honestly, has been very impressive. I've really enjoyed his contributions. We'll see if he can do anything about this. It was actually not a bad position, to be honest with you. Maybe he could get a couple of frags, considering how low they were, but that should be the round. Hallzerg in a position to sabotage their efforts. They come at him one by one, you never know, and yeah, they're trying to make sure they don't give anything away here. Rounds in a row. BLASTPremier entering the A-bomb side with emphatic pace here. Spots one towards a crane, and he is not slowing down for anyone, deploying the initial utility as he opens up that first frag. Astralis on top, but not for long. Hallzerg steals one away, but it's back to a 3-on-3, and that should reset the round as Borup will try his luck towards mid.
That's a very quick trade back and forth. Just 4 people dying on that A-ramp, and yeah, leaves it in a curious position here. Floppy, been good on the defense so far, but he's not ready for this one. Doesn't even get a chance to fire the gun. He's going to be out of it. Device sneaking in on the other side. Also, he could have been dead, but instead, he gets it back. The bomb is making its way there because that B-bomb site's already being held. Buzz is already just holding this position, so Borup can get a clean bomb plant, and it's going to be a tough retake. But Complexity have no choice, right? It's the 15th round, so obviously they're going to go for it. And they do have some grenades.
Welcomed grenades for sure. Final round, 2-on-2. Hallzerg AWP, 2 kills to his name so far. Both players coming in from the elevator position. That slow approach, you can see just going to be setting up flashbangs here, hoping for a quick opening frag.
Yeah, here comes the flash. That might be enough for it, actually. It's pretty good. Buzz, a little bit panicked, but like, he doesn't even know who he is. Like, he's like, I don't care about this person at all. And he's nervous, and I'm going to take him down. He starts with Device in this one, Elige. He's playing very well at the moment. He's got 13 kills. 12 of them in the first half, starting off the pistol here. They did sort of get in the slot here. Complexity need to pick it up again. Floppy back with the headshots. He got 3 in the pistol round in the opening half, and a double here to almost cement the round. Stairs sending bullets into the void. Nothing connecting on that side.
This couldn't be going any better for Complexity if they tried. A 5-on-2. Lovely little mid-split there. A bit of a classic. The Molotov towards construction, smoke down CT spawn, a single flash required, push through elevators, get that bomb down. Really difficult to manage for the USPs. And the Glocks come out on top. Just trying to hold on to the little they have. The crumbs, as Stair will be, he's getting a frag here. Every kill he gets is $300, so a pick here. First gun round and a probe in towards B. JT leading the charge. Frantic spray from Buzz. Lucky to even get one. He lost control of that.
I actually think that's such a dilemma that you have to deal with at, you know, you're playing Counter-Strike is how long do you commit to killing someone after a pop flash? And there is definitely a cutoff limit. You see it both with sprays like that, but you also see it when people try to like swing wide. It's like you swing a little bit, you almost maybe see someone, you keep swinging, and suddenly you're dead because you've way overstayed your welcome. And that felt like, I mean, he probably felt like he had him, and he did, but cost him his life and cost him the bomb site. Might have cost him the round as well, the way this is going. Floppy, Grim, and Hallzerg are still left. Now, there is a kit on Borup, but not that many nades either on Astralis. This retake, even if they're a man-up, is not going to be easy.
They should be winning it. Should being the operative word here. A decent flashbang through the smoke. Good utility deployment so far. Floppy with first contact.
So what a Molotov. Are they going to run into it? They might just step into their own Molotov there. Floppy gets the return, or gets the kill, but then gets returned on BLASTPremier. Grim and Hallzerg, they're still here. Smoke on top of the bomb. That's a nice little detail, but the spray, it couldn't have been better. Now no diffuse happening, and BLASTPremier still able to get the shot. They pick up the kit, and they don't have time. I think they might have lost the kit inside of the smoke, because
I'm taking where the kit is, and it can get very chaotic very quickly. Let us set it though towards middle from BLASTPremier. That will stack in towards the boosted boxes there, and they've actually got the man advantage once again. Didn't help them out in the previous round. We'll see if they can convert this. Looking for their first round in the second half. It's Buzz posted at the back of the B bomb site here. Will have to extinguish the Molotov. That's fine though. You can use it to retreat if required, but it's time to fall apart once again. Now they're aware of the potential of Buzz. trying to lock him in with the Molotovs. And the smoke fades, he'll have no cover.
You can wallbang that with the AWP back there, and Holzerk knows it as well. You gotta be careful. Buzz, smoke fades. Holzerk's not ready. He wasn't expecting it. What a headshot. Beautiful work come out here from Buzz, and he's feeling so inspired by himself that he was ready to go for that one as well.
So, Complexity with a contact play in towards B. It's Buzz once again, the same position, trying to stay alive as long as possible. Did an excellent job before and fights back once again. Does well to even get a single frag there. The grenade, though, that could be enough for a kill. 1 HP on Floppy. Avoids it for now, trying to stay at the back of the pack as the bomb is planted.
Yeah, I thought that grenade was going to get Floppy, but smart play from him to stay out of the range of it. And they're sending Grim with the bomb plant.
A massive round here, Anders. For both teams, fully invested. Lost bonus on the line.
How much can Floppy do with 1 point of health?
He just gets a single kill, that's it. That's enough.
That's all you need? Well, let's see. They might call up his number here. No, there's a nade. They're going to find him. What a start to a retake. Device will follow it up. And now smoke on top of the bomb. That looks so clean. And this time, they don't have any problems with finding kits or anything else.
Yeah.
They go straight for it.
This one is under control. It's found him more often than not. And a rare miss.
A rare miss. And Stare engaged in some spam on the sandbag side there, hoping to get somebody absolutely taken down. So start for Complexity. This is what you want to see.
Absolutely, considering how Device set himself up there, the run boost, the open shot, but Borup will pick up the pieces here. That's towards short through the smoke.
JT's at 4 kills, and he just got down in this round. Now it's a little bit of an issue, I would say. Might need him to find a couple of lucky rounds for himself. Grim should have lost that fight. Buzz definitely had the advantage. But it's going to go the other way. And that makes it a 4 versus 3. And they're so far away. I don't even think Astralis will think about getting close to this one. They're probably going to want to save the money and just try and play for the next round.
Well, Complexity, I dare say, are quite lucky to win that round. Like I said, a rare miss from Device. That's a sort of shot he normally nails.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a... By his standards, not saying it's an easy shot for all AWPers, by his standards, he normally hits those. He doesn't. Opening frag was found. They give one over in the form of JT, and you're right to kind of mention his name. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a hater. I'm a JT fan. This game is not going well for him. He's 4 and 16. Next on the scoreboard is at 16 and 12. So does need to definitely wake up if he could find some form here. Doesn't matter at what stage in the map it comes in, but if we can find a couple of rounds where he could find...
Hoping for a mid-take for Complexity so that they can shoot them. Oh, now they're pushing forward. This is a very unorthodox approach to how to defend the site. Oh, the spray! Stare! He was set up for a massive multi-kill. JT practically dies in the middle of it, and now Buzz is going to show up and shoot them in the back. It's a 3-man flank. You will never expect it. You're not ready for this. They're going to get the one.
Here we go!
JT! That's the round. He's still going to be going down, unfortunately.
So now JT trying to thread the needle towards CT spawn here. Good position, but his teammates are dropping.
Yes, they most certainly are. Buzz, double kill. Bomb dropped a little bit further behind Liege. I think just his little boots showing there. He's going to go down eventually, so now they have to go back to the stairs to pick up the bomb. I don't even think they get there at all. Just a great players in the world that could do that.
Not many. Just a select few. And Device certainly is in that conversation. He will be finding the second frag as they look certain to close things out here, Anders. Their map pick. So far, so good. 2 kills remain. As this in cruise control right now. Complexity, a good showing in the opening stages. 7-2 up. Looked like it was going to be their map. A chance of a 2-0 with Overpass up next as well. But sure, it's a close game, but the way they kind of rolled over in the second half, it's worrying as well. And with the in-game leader unable to frag in this particular showing, they're going to have quite the conversation in the pause between the second map here.
Which will be on Overpass, which we know that they're going to be pretty good on Complexity. So obviously we all want to see Nuke, given the way that the Vita worked out. So maybe we will get there. Grim and JT trying to salvage this particular round. It looks like it's absolutely impossible. JT put all the way down with that shot, and Buzz will close it out. Astralis picking up a Vertigo, their own map pick.
That from Complexity, 4 flashes, a smoke, and a Molotov. Stare. Oh, I felt like that should have been his. He'll be dinged to kick things off, but the bomb has been spotted. First frag for Astralis as they mow them down towards short. That's a beautiful start.
what a difference it would have made if Elige actually got the full 100 damage onto Stair.
Right.
That would have focused their attention somewhere else, but instead they get locked in the tunnel. Nobody wants... You don't want to be backpedaling through that tunnel. Doors opened, but they're well aware that someone could be up. Buzz will find another shot, make it a triple for himself, and they're hunting down JT's.
Monster. The main area of contention here is Stair to defend. Good flashbang, as you might expect, and he just about gets away.
Oh, this is what worked for Complexity the last go-around. They were so good at attacking the bomb side, but this time Astralis actually holding on to it. JT's going to get shut down, and Holzerk 1 versus 3. The bomb is dropped real far away from him, and he's got 30 seconds. This is where Astralis don't need to fight at all, but they will catch...
Haven't won a single series yet, but BlameF is still in the top 5 performers at the group stages here in Copenhagen. So yeah, he's had some great form, but it might be enough again for Complexity, Anders. They've been absolutely wrecked at the start of the round. The active nature of this Astralis CT side is proving very difficult to deal with, and once again, they've got nothing to do.
They have 4 kills in total, Henry, on the Complexity side.
That's a good point.
It's not ideal.
It's not where you want to be. That's fair to say. That map pick, they're yet to even commit to an execution or even get some key territory on the map. Like, they have not even got bathrooms control yet.
Yeah, but this exact kind of push, right, is something that we didn't see out of Astralis last time, right? They didn't have those kind of forward, aggression to stop. Because the problem is, Complexity proved in the last go-around that they are able to take control outside of B and then execute into the B bomb side. And once they get that stage, once they can throw the flashbangs, once they can send someone through the tunnel, they have a lot of really cool ideas for that. I think Danny was talking about, I think Mahone in the Mahone zone was talking about the Molotov that's actually landing right, I think, where Borb is playing on that ramp.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
And then the flashes to come through, like how you can do it. So, like, they have a lot of tricks, Complexity to do this with, but they haven't been allowed to really do them yet.
Yeah, certainly not. They don't even really get anything done this round. They just have to give up the ghost. Oh, at least they've got positional control to go for this B execution. They've only got a couple of flashes now, so just have to be the contact play, Anders.
Oh, this is huge, though. Speaking of contacts, they're really deep on the site. Unfortunately, they lose the first kill. Borb just lands it on JT. Floppy's going down next. And now a little bit of a shot for the smoke. They're really being slow. I don't like this Complexity. I feel like they need to kill these people on the B-bomb side before Mount Backup starts to show up. They're not going to be possible. It's very, very risky. And they're thinking about it, going through Borobot close. He's so flashed. It's a great flashbang and a good follow-up Stair, though, with the multi-spray down. 15 seconds, and the bomb is dropped. Elige is real far away. He was hoping to catch rotations for when the eventual bomb plant happens, but it never does.
Oh, that's the best chance they've had, Anders.
Yes, it is.
And there's no plant again. That kind of says it all. That's the best round they've possibly had, and they've ran still.
I'm not surprised that you can see him. He's just slipping the net. He's not quite getting flashed. He's just at an angle that Holzerk's not peeking. He goes down again. The frustration continues. It's going to be so heartbreaking. He's 0-8 right now, Henry. He just can't find any luck.
They didn't extinguish the mollies at the start, the set mollies, so you know you've got some grounds that you push forward into playground there. So unless you extinguish, the CTs will punish in that manner. So BlameF can't believe his luck. He finds Holzerk, who's taking damage as well as we get the 5-on-4 advantage.
I think Device knows that they're there because they fell off the boost. So inside of the B-bomb site, they will have heard that little drop-off. So he's actually just going to be able to hold this. Might even push forward at one point. It doesn't matter. they don't even need Device. But he knew that they were out there.
To plant a bomb. As we enter round number 11, same sort of approach from BlameF. That second incendiary gives him access to the playground, Anders, and he's got the opening frag again. I can't believe it.
Doesn't even see him. He just starts to spam, and it's a kill. Elige out. Holzerk is next.
Oh, I can't believe Holzerk's died as well. Like, he needs to go somewhere else. Stop going to the playground and start, bro. It's not working out. Maybe they can find some success in towards B, though, making a lot of sound, and, well, Buzz will be dropped. This is the chance for the bomb to be planted for once, though. Yeah, it's looking good.
It is looking good.
I dare say they win this round.
This is what they need. Floppy, good shot. Something to bring them back. Don't get completely blanked here in the opening half. BlameF and Device, they are the two heavy hitters, but smoked off once again is BlameF. And even if they won a bunch of rounds here, there's no real point in throwing a lot away. Unless you feel like you can get a kill right now. They're going to run out of time anyway. I think they might just settle for trying to lock them in.
They don't commit to a retake here or anything like that. They'll try and stay alive, not necessarily safe. Just try and do as much damage on the exits here to Complexity. They can take 2 of the AKs away, means compromise buys in the future. That's exactly what BlameF's going to go for here, trying to lock them in, ducking and weaving, knowing they could be low on the other side. The bomb is going to hurt them as well. Floppy will be dropped, so there's the two players towards shore. Grim and Hulzog with the bomb. Hulzog yet to frag. There's that Molotov we were discussing. Flashes to go over, and that's presumably the full commitment here. Back and forth we go, still with a man advantage. The double spray down is on.
JT solo, and they know where he is. Stair already realized he really got the tag on him earlier. Gonna go and take him down. Holzerk finding the first kill, the second now of the map for himself, and he needs 2 more to be the hero. That would really bring it back, but he's now locked in behind the box. The AWP is right up there waiting for him, and Device will not even give him a chance. But
so I would like to see a set piece. That time will tell. They're going to be combative towards middle once again, extinguishing the initial smoke, but losing 2 frags to BlameF to kick things off. They don't even see anyone.
He's 18 and 3 behind that one.
They've tried to counter it now. They tried to extinguish the smoke and push through, but he's just jumped up on top of the smoke. He hasn't committed to the push, and he mows 2 of them down. And yeah, what do you even do? You have to keep going. Use your glills and hope for the best here. No one will be too confident in the prospects of round number 13. Halftime coming up soon. If they can find 3 rounds, I mean, it's the absolute bare minimum. But it doesn't start well here. 12-1 looks almost locked in. A perfect setup here for BlameF and Device. Spots 1. Gets the bomb as well, and even commits to a little bit more of a peek.
It's got to be so frustrating playing as BlameF. He's got that multi-kill potential, but he's also, you know, keeping himself alive a lot. He's, you know, he's not over-aggressing. You see him there. He probably could have crouched in for the shot against Holzer, but he's like, nah, I'm cool. I'm just going to hang around.
It's just one of those rounds, like, when they're in this mindset as well, that they've lost hope. They're going to be going with some more audacious picks. Like, these rounds can spiral. Like, Holzer will just be all guns blazing right now. Fighting. Looking to get any sort of point of access, but we'll see if he can get one. 30 seconds here. Go.
Get him in this.
They've got a response now.
Yes, they do.
But
he's surely dead, Device. There's no way to live through this one. He wanted the deagle. He's so greedy with it, but he's going to get traded out in the open again.
So you can see now, like, sure, it costs you a lot of your resources. 2 smokes at the start, but at least it denies access to the party position. Like, that was overwhelming for them. They had no idea how to stop him once he got in toward that spot. They were losing every duel. Just have to give up the smokes.
Look at this. Astralis sort of taking a page out of Heroic's book. You rotate 3 to the A-bomb site, but you don't just defend it. You're pushing forward to try and catch the T's, and it actually could work. Stairs there. Oh, and the timing, it could have been better. Spray's not really perfect, but it doesn't matter. No one's looking.
It's the bomb as well he finds. Oh my god, the grenade does max damage. Elige is in a lot of trouble. I'm surprised he survives to tell the tale. 2 points of health. Back to a 3-on-3. All of a sudden, this round looks possible. Beautiful shot from Floppy.
Yeah, that was with conviction.
Yeah.
Again, Floppy, I think it's been a reliable resource for Complexity throughout the entire tournament, really. 9 kills on him right now.
We said 12-3 was the absolute bare minimum in terms of a chance to convert this game, take us to a 3rd map, and maybe they can do it. Ball up to defend. Final push towards B.
That HE could do a lot of damage to Elige. He's going to get the kill anyway. And yeah, BlameF going to be right on top, but not enough for the kill on Floppy.
Oh, he didn't plant. Oh, he did.
He did. Yeah, I thought for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Well, let's see what BlameF could do. He's only got 4 deaths. Might be given his 5th right here in the 1 versus 3 to try and steal the round back. It'd be heartbreaking for Complexity. This is the most winnable round that they've had yet. This one is essentially locked in, but BlameF is looking to see if he can just get it open again. Yeah, the smoke, there's a massive gap, but they're going to be a little bit panicked, aren't they? He does have a kit. They should be peeking. They're not peeking yet, and there's Elige. Jacob, Pimp, Vinica was talking about it, saying, you know, he felt like Astralis would have adjusted. He's maybe more right than even he could have expected. This is wild what we're seeing here. First half, absolutely misery for Complexity. They need to have a strong start. They need to win the pistol, and then they need, I don't know, someone has to step it up individually. Floppy was trying to get there. Elige was trying to get there, but they need so much more than that.
It's never over until it's over. 7 guns for Complexity. Jeweler leads for Elige and Grim, and Device dissecting the map, making strides towards the A-bomb side, slowly but surely.
This is actually a style that Elige played last time. Remember how much Elige was infiltrating this A-bomb site by just taking his walk up long, and it worked really well?
If you can get him there all the way towards bank undetected, you don't even have to commit towards B just yet. You can just see what he can find. And so far, that might be exactly what's happening. So yeah, in towards bank. They don't want to commit until he actually gets in position where he can find the kill. Then they want to start creeping their way in. Well, they're aware of it. God damn, how's JT done that?
That's massive. So much time off the clock. Now Astralis like, well, there's no choice anymore. We just have to go for it. Hope that we get the openings because we've been completely called out. Good flash to set it up, and maybe they can get the bomb plant. At least that would give them something. Grim is on a very long flank. And they're going to be boosting up on top behind the smoke. Oh, this is interesting. The round is still on, Henry.
Absolutely is. It all starts here. It's Stare to try and find the opening frag. That boosted BLASTPremier is going to be a real nuisance now as the bomb is ticking at some pace, but handled. The dual elites shining bright there, Anders. An interesting round. I can't believe JT had the presence of mind to be checking CT spawn. I guess it was just way too quiet. They suspected that the only hole they had on the map would have been... And a bit of an exchange here towards Connector. I was going to say, Stare has an opportunity to strike towards that position. At least get a trade for now, and counter device, of course, it connects. It looked like he was done for, but they've got the man advantage, and Grim is tantalizingly low as well. Buzz can't make it happen in the B bomb side. That was a brave maneuver, and one that doesn't work out for him.
They still have 50 seconds. We'll see if Complexity make a mistake in rotating towards the A bomb site. They're getting there. The bomb still on that side with Device and BlameF duoing up, although it's going to start to fall back a little bit, so you can tell what they're doing. How long before Complexity realize? Smoke to keep their attention towards the site. BlameF is out. He's still got a flashbang. Could also throw it down to the B bomb site from up here if he really wanted to. But yeah, he's going to commit it here. Again, just about selling the idea. And it leaves just JT alone. If he goes down now, the round might be over, and he is going to go down. Borup sneaking through. It's a bit of a disaster.
Yeah, it couldn't really be worse for them now. The fake is perfect. It keeps two players towards the A side. JT overworked in the position, having to look towards Short and Monster. At the moment he looks away, he's peaked. He even did well to do some damage there. It doesn't work out. That's the round done. And like I said, this one is pretty massive. It's the 4-spy of Astralis, round number 2. Getting 13 rounds on the board, and you have to save now. You've got 2 M4s, so not all is lost, but most of it is. Lost bonus will not be there for you whatsoever. You're going to get $1,400 per player on top of the 0 you have right now, the 2 M4s. So a chance. Grim and Floppy can single-handedly win you the next round, but they're going to have to dig deeper than ever as we go through. The flashes, though, are making things a bit more complicated. The Molotovs aren't bad as well. That shot might change the outcome of the round here. It was looking great for a second, and now starting to shrink. Bomb planted. Just increases the chances here for Astralis. Borup chiming in as well. Now there's 2 saved M4s, and there's 14-4 is locked in, and now you just have to save. There's nothing you can do. And they're going to be getting $1,900 per player into the next round. So it'll be similar sort of territory. Like, you might as well buy.
Yes.
It can't be going. We can't really justify saving any more weapons.
No, definitely not. Borup with 14 kills. Just talking about him, I think he had the start of his career in Tricked. Then he was on North Academy at one point, and then shuffled around in a bunch of these tier 2 or 3 teams in Denmark for a long time. But when Copenhagen Flames went under, it, like, what a surreal experience for him. Like, the organization that you did, I think Buzz might have spanned Borup. Maybe it was somebody else. But either way, Elige will certainly take full advantage. Headshot to bring him down is a good kill in the right direction here for them. Stairs going to open it up, and Buzz, oh my god, the shot towards the barrels. Grim, the only one holding on to the bomb side. He has to stay alive. Complexity, the whole tournament of the line for them here. Elige and Holzerk trying to now retake it. 2 versus 3.
The smoke goes down towards shore. They are done for, Anders.
Yeah, you're right. How do you even start the retake at that point in time? Bomb is being very delayed right now. Astralis really want to know what's up. They finally go for it, and they have identified one of them. Holzerk on the other side. At the L bend with the AWP. Flashed into it. BlameF wanted to take that fight.
Oh, he's low.
He is a bit low, but he's on the right side, and they're not expecting it. Henry, this is all over. BlameF comes swinging back into it. A huge couple of kills at the end, and just a remarkable performance here for Astralis as they managed to bring down Complexity with BlameF at 27-6, Henry.
Really strong performance there. Astralis turning this tournament around, and sadly we do say goodbye to Complexity. They're going to